Hey guys, 5 Shot here. This will be a kind of quick video here. Just a little opinion I have. I'm not going to post in the forums because usually people in the forums are trolls, and right here I get to say what I want and nobody else gets to say anything. I mean, you get to say stuff in the comments whatever you want, but nobody gets to really ridicule too much because most of you like me and my opinions. So, here's my opinion. Now the DPS queues aren't that bad. Pre-level 85. Right now, this one is 17 minutes long, and that's not too bad. What I'm going to ask Blizzard to do in this kind of suggestion video that I'm making right now is allow, because like right now, it kind of makes sense not to be able to join a queue for a battleground while queued also for a heroic. But if you think about it, actually, at level 85, the DPS queues are at peak hours, between 45 minutes to an hour. And I can do well 2 to 3 battlegrounds within that time, easily. And I'd like to be able to do that and be active and not just stand around doing nothing waiting for the queue. I know you can say, like, oh, I can go do dailies and stuff, but I want to beat on some horde. And then, hey, look, my dungeon pop, let's go to my dungeon. Now, a lot of you will say, like, oh, well, that will put a lot of people at inconveniences. Well, yes and no. People AFK in Battlegrounds, too, so they can just leave whenever they want to for anything. So that's not really a Battleground issue. It would be more of a dungeon issue for people not queuing up, or not joining. It's like, oh, hey, this Battleground is going fine, I'm not going to join anyways. I'm not going to join the queue. Because I need some honor. But, the hell. But what that would do, since there would be a higher percentage of DPS not queuing up in their dungeon queues, that would actually free up a lot of DPS spaces and make the DPS queue a lot faster. And it might make it even make it like 15 minutes or something. Because if you think about it, if you're doing something else and you're like on the right track and your team is winning, you might not want to go into that dungeon, and that'll free up another DPS slot for somebody else. So say 1,000 people, or 1,000 DPS at one time are queued for a heroic, and there's only 150 tanks available. That means that the 1,000 DPS will probably have to wait 45 minutes because there's so many DPS queued. They have to wait for the tanks to come on or the tanks to queue up. Now, if those DPS can't make it, say maybe 200 of those, not even. I'll just give it, a low number. If those DPS, say like, oh, I'll leave queue, never mind. That each of those frees up. That just instantly frees up 200 DPS spaces for those people. So it's an idea. It's just a suggestion for you, Blizzard, if you're listening. Probably not. Whatever. But it just came to me, and it's like, well, if there's people in Battlegrounds and they can queue for Battlegrounds and heroics at the same time, that actually takes some DPS out of the queue. Because it won't really take healers and tanks out, because healers and tanks usually get instant to 5-minute wait queues. So it's not an issue there. It would probably just free up space in the DPS queue. It would have a lot less people in the dungeons, and say there's, oh, there's 2 DPS couldn't make it on this one, so there's 2 DPS slots available to this tank and healer. And as soon as I moused over, that the group that it was forming dropped. Maybe they went into a BG. They all did. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm rambling now. But give your thoughts and opinions on this, and I'm pretty sure I'm right about this, that if you could queue at the same time for a battleground, I'm fairly certain that the DPS queues would actually get shortened, and Blizzard said they've been looking for different ways to do this. So this is just a little suggestion. Yeah, go ahead. You're free to give your thoughts and opinions on this, and I'll see you in the dungeons. See you later, guys.